the hell is going on? What the fuck was that all about? All right. Fine game. Standard. Team deathmatch. Let's go. Oh god. Oh god, shut up. Thank you. First game, first person, I hit Juggernaut. That is just, fuck. What a game, what a game, what a game. What a wonderful game. Oh, you are laying down up there, aren't you? I fucking knew it. So I know a lot of you out there have like specific shows and kind of things that you watch on a daily basis. Maybe not a daily basis, but you know, if you have some downtime, you're not playing video games or you're not doing whatever, you know, you hop on and just watch your show that you're currently into at that time. For me, I'm a huge like ghost hunters, ghost adventures type person, and I don't know, I just always found those shows very interesting and kind of appealing to me because I've had a paranormal experience in the past, and it was I don't know, I was too young to know what it was at first. Once I got older and, you know, started discovering these shows and kind of things like that, I you know, it kind of got me curious and kind of got me reflecting on what happened when I was younger. So here's the story. When I was younger, we lived in I wouldn't call it an older house. I don't know, if I had to guess, the house was probably built around the 40s, 50s, 60s, somewhere in there. I'm not 100% sure. But when you walk into the front door of the house, you're immediately greeted by the living room. And then if you keep walking straight, you had the kitchen. And before the kitchen, there was a left you could take down a hallway in the bathroom and a couple bedrooms and down. If you kept going straight through the kitchen and then made a right, there was like another little spare living room area, I guess you could call it. It wasn't a huge house. I just got like a, you know, kind of normal one-story house with a basement. And so within that little playing room area, there was 2 sliding glass doors at the back that led out to the backyard. And behind the house was like a bunch of woods and stuff like that. There was like a little area in the back where you could play, but beyond the actual grass that was our property was woods and shit. In that playroom too, there was these stairs that led down to the basement. Oh, and I was a kid. I don't exactly remember how old I was. I was probably maybe 6, 7, 8 years old, somewhere in that age, you know, young. And that little back area was my playroom. That's where I had like all my toys and, you know, whatever. I don't know what the fuck I played. I think I was in the Barney or something back then. Don't fucking judge me. I was young, man. But yeah, I was probably back in that room, you know, playing Barney, playing with my bouncy balls and fucking little toy cars or whatever the hell I had. I'm not 200% sure. But I remember this specific day, kind of in the evening, like after supper, it was raining out, and I was playing in that back room, and one of the balls that I was playing with ended up rolling down the stairs into the basement. Now as a kid, you know, you're kind of scared of dark and mysterious places as it is. So I never, ever, ever went in the fucking basement. So the ball ended up rolling down the basement, and I, you know, just stood at the top of the stairs looking down into the dark abyss like, what the fuck? What the hell am I gonna do now? I guess I don't know why. I don't know what sparked in my head, but I just felt obligated to go down into the basement and get the ball. Like, hey, it's my fucking ball. I want that shit back. So I end up, you know, slowly start creeping down the stairs, and the basement was it was an unfinished basement, and it was, you know, concrete walls, concrete floor. It had the little beam metal, the iron beam things on the ceiling, and it had the metal poles throughout the basement too, just as, you know, as support. And there was nothing down there. Just, I guess it was like storage, like boxes and shit like that of stuff that we didn't use at the time or whatever. You know, in basements too, how there's got like the little glass windows just to let some light in. I'm going down the stairs, big basement, back right corner, there's a couple windows back there letting in some light, and there's a metal pole back there. Well, I saw something that was blacker than black move from that wall, and it cut out the light that was the glass windows were letting in. And as a kid, I didn't know what it was. I just saw something move back there, and of course it freaked me out because I know no one else is fucking down here. I don't know. I ran back upstairs, closed the door, and just was like, nope, fuck that. Ain't never again. And in that house too, I was always sick with something like cold or anything like that. I was always getting hurt too. I always had really bad nightmares. Just it wasn't a good house to live in. I remember another time too in that house too. I would think I was like the flu or something. I was sick with something. I'm laying on our couch in the living room, and my mom's in the kitchen cooking, and I don't know where everyone else is at, but I'm sitting there just laying down watching TV, and all of a sudden it kind of felt like I started to levitate, like I was floating above the couch, but I was still laying on the couch. It was like I was kind of floating over my own body, looking at my body laying on. It was so weird and bizarre. It's kind of hard to describe. But that house was so creepy, and it was just no good. It was not good. They leveled the entire. There were a couple houses up on top of that hill too, and they ended up leveling them all and building some gas station or some bullshit there. But yeah, so, you know, as I get older and I started watching these ghost stories and shit like that, I'm like, oh man, you know, this is kind of some of the experiences and shit they have in the show are pretty. But yeah, I don't know. Watching these ghost shows and shit now, as I'm older and I understand things, it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's relaxing or it kind of opens my eyes, but it's interesting just to know that like what happened to me when I was younger, and some of the experiences that these guys have on the TV show. I can kind of relate to it. It's pretty cool. Now, would I ever go to like a haunted house or like a fuck, probably not. No, I'm too big of a bitch. I mean, these motherfuckers go in like abandoned prisons, abandoned hospitals, insane asylums, and just satanic worship places. Like, no, fuck that shit. I have seen way too many goddamn movies, and I am not gonna end up like them. Ain't no way in fucking hell. I'll just sit my happy ass right motherfucking here, play my goddamn video game. So after we moved out of that house and we moved into another house, and it was an older house too. I wouldn't say it was haunted, but there were a lot of strange occurrences that went on inside that fucking house. Doors would open and close slowly, you know, the horror movie cliche with the creaking, like that kind of deal. It always felt like you were being watched in that house too. Certain areas, it's just a fucking creepy ass house. I would have friends come over and spend the night, and they they weren't like, you know, like, nah, no man, I don't like it here, and all this kind of shit, blah blah blah. And I know that there's people out there that will discredit like the whole ghost and paranormal type of shit. They'll, oh, you know, ghosts don't exist, blah blah blah, it's all made up, the TV shows fake it, they rig up pulley systems to open doors. That may be fucking true, but until you have an experience in real life of seeing like an actual ghost. Why are you whining? What do you want? What do you want? What? No, what you want? What? Jesus, what? What do you want? What do you want? You need to talk to me. You need to talk to me, Zoe. I don't know what you want. I don't have any food down here for you, and you don't get people food. What do you want? You need to talk to me. You need to talk to me, Joe. She's not talking. But anyways, until you have an experience in real life of seeing like a ghost or anything like that, who are you to judge? Who are you to tell somebody that saw some shit they're crazy? Oh, it doesn't exist. Bullshit, it doesn't exist. I fucking saw it with my own 2 eyes. This shit was creepy. Okay, scared the ever-living hell out of me. I mean, granted, I was young and I really don't remember. God damn it! Granted, I was young and I really don't remember it. Nope. I hit that motherfucker dead chest. Was that a hit marker? Oh my goodness, fucking gracious. Fuck off with that shit, man. Get out of the building. There's like 3 of them up there. You hear the fucking sniper bullets? You fucking bitch! Oh yeah. Whew. Ah! Victory! Yeah, suck it, Zach Handregan 19. You fucking blew it. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you for watching, guys. Appreciate all the support and shit. I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna go get some food, man. I'm fucking starving. So yeah, man. As always, it's been Howie.